Hi, Collective. Welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia, and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. It is a Thursday, the 10th of July already. Hope you guys have been enjoying your summer so far. So let's go ahead and get into things, you guys. I'm actually going to just get right into the cards after saying a quick prayer. I do want to welcome everyone back and welcome all my new subscribers. Welcome to the family. Yay. All right. So let's go ahead and let me just say a quick prayer, you guys, and then we will get right into the cards, okay? There's an energy of someone feeling like they wasted some time doing something. Someone could be confused about a situation, confused, or tried to confuse others about who you are. All right, divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask the only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right, Holy Spirit, holy angels, what messages do you have for the collective for their highest good? Ooh. Out of time and got served. Someone could have wasted time on something, and now they're getting served karma. They're out of time for something. The key to a situation could be becoming clear. I'm going to get 4 more, and then we will clarify. What else is a collective? Ooh. Need to know. Family demands. This could be family that's getting this karma. Sweet talker and nervous breakdown. There could be a family member that has been a sweet talker. So what I get from the sweet talking energy is manipulation. So you could be dealing with a family member that is getting served karma. They're out of time when it came to something. They could have, with this key, someone could have been trying to take something like a home, a car, something that requires a key. This could be even electronically, a key code or something like that. So yeah, this family member could be sweet talking, the sweet talking person in the family, and they may be having a nervous breakdown. Now, I don't mention this type of energy lightly. Someone may not be able to cope with some type of financial stress that they have now placed on themselves. Let's get one more, and then we'll clarify. What else does the collective need to know about this overall energy here? Okay, this person could be very inconsistent in your life. They could be here one day saying, you know, oh, I love and care about you so much, and, you know, I want to be with you on this journey that we call life. I want to be supportive to you, blah, blah, blah. But the next day, they're nowhere to be found, or they are inconsistent with how they either treat you or talk about you. And this could be getting like put in someone's face, like, wait, you said this and now you're saying this. You said that, but now you want us to believe this? Something like that. This person could be a follower. They could do what they think other people expect from them. The number, okay. There could be a number involved in this, but there's graffiti on the wall of this card in the background, and you can see an S in the middle there. Someone's name could start with S, first, middle, or last. someone could have cheated to do something. They could be content with their cheating. That could be this S individual. All right, let's clarify. All right, let's see. What deck am I going to use now? I'm going to get some tarot in a little bit, but I first want to get some more energies on the table here. So, you could have surprised someone by your ascension. Somebody may not have wanted others to know this. They could have been saying like, oh no, no. Who are you talking about? Oh gosh, no. That's the sweet talker, interference. Clarify out of time, please, Holy Spirit. Awakening. Someone could be awakening to the fact that they're out of time when it comes to something. One more for out of time, please. Divine masculine. There could be a divine masculine involved in this. Or a masculine. Or you could be this divine masculine. You could be this divine masculine that's having an awakening about a situation. Okay. This sweet talking family member could have literally sweet talked this particular energy here, this divine masculine energy, to do something, to get on board with something that they trusted this person with. And now they're having an awakening about something here. And we'll get more information, so I'll be able to give you more information in just a second. But you guys, I just want to remind you guys, yeah, they could be awakening to someone's obsession. Okay. Sorry, all my lip gloss is sticky. Okay. So I just want to make sure it's understood. This is a general collective reading. Okay, so part of the reading may resonate and another part may not, and that's okay. And sometimes it's good if none of the reading resonates, okay? So just know all those things are normal, so just take what is for you and leave the rest. We don't need to buy ourselves trouble. We all have enough problems as it is, so please just understand that. False narrative. Someone is obsessed with a false narrative. What was I just saying, you guys? Now someone's getting karma. This divine masculine might not be okay with this being a part of some type of karma. One more for got served. Someone's getting served karma for this false narrative, for this obsession. Now they could be getting a message of karma coming. Something about 1983 or 1989, the month of July or January, July and January, the 17th of the month, or someone being born on the 1st or the 7th. Clarify family demands. Ooh, imprisonment. Someone, all right, you guys, someone in this family, perhaps your family, was trying to get someone in prison. They could have demanded, with family demands, imprisonment. They could have demanded someone be put in prison for either their career or relationship choices. Now, though, we've got 7/29 out here. Somebody could be born July 29th, January 29th. Clarify family demands. Change. Oh, someone tried to change this. Someone in your family tried to change something about someone that from the outside looks pretty Perfect. The color red could be significant. Something about September 29th could be significant as well. One more for family demands. So I may have got ahead of myself here. This particular family could have demanded a change be brought to your career or your relationships even. What's the root of everything, you guys? What's the root of all evil? Actual money. That could be what this is about. Is my camera straight, y'all? I feel like it's not. It keeps moving by itself. Hold on. All right. Clarify sweet talker. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do we need to know about this sweet talker energy? Somebody could have sweet talked someone into helping them with something. We've got sweet talker and it says want something at the bottom. Ooh, jealousy and envy. This sweet talker could have been jealous and envious of you, collective. So they tried to block you. They wanted to keep you from having access to actual money. Clarify sweet talker. They wanted you to be blocked. They could have been jealous or envious of something that's gone on here with this divine masculine. Somebody could have blocked you by involving a doctor of some sort. They could have tried to sweet talk a doctor into blocking something for you. This was out of jealousy and envy. Can I get one more for sweet talker? I feel like this is needing more clarification. Manifestation. They were like trying to make this, they were trying to manifest this in any way possible. They could have even been using, I almost said manifestation again. Meditation they could have been using. Or this sweet talker wanted to block anything you were trying to manifest. This could have been something to do with health. Is there anything else? Oh, sweet talker. We have health concern and bondage. Somebody's tied to whatever they did here. Two other cards flipped out, and I'm going to go ahead and take them. Starseed and Rich Guy. Okay, so this isn't real clear yet, but I'm picking up on an energy, and I do not know if this is going to resonate with anyone, but I'm going to say it, okay? You could be the Starseed collective, all right? You could be having someone here in your life that is not only rich in abundance, but is also rich in health, right? And this sweet talker could have contacted this person out of envy or jealousy that you, this starseed, would perhaps either be dating or are dating this particular rich guy. They could have tried to block this relationship by saying you had some type of health concern that was making you really sick. That they could even provide doctor report or like medical records. This was to block someone, to make sure that they didn't want anything to do with you. They could have said that your health issues were so bad that it was like an addiction or something, because with bondage, this can be addiction. So they could have said that, you know, you're an addict. But I'm not seeing anything to support that here. Clarify nervous breakdown. Ooh. We have thief, faith, and conflict, along with ancestors. Somebody could, okay. Someone could have said you were a thief. They could have said that you were dealing with financial stresses and that you were just wanting to hook up with this person because they had money. They were purposely trying to create some type of conflict, but your faith and ancestors have been protecting you against this conflict. This is, I'm just getting a really like a sick energy from this. Like someone, not you, someone here, the person who is jealous and wanted to perhaps block access to something for you is really, they are adamant and insisting that you're a problem. They wanted nothing more than to bring in some sort of issue for you financially. They could even have said with conflict that you are conflict, you're constant drama or something. I'm picking up also projection from this. Like this person could be projecting what they would feel like, how they would be to this particular energy. Oh my God, y'all, hold on. All right, clarify inconsistent passion. There's something in my eye. All right. Clarify inconsistent passion, hot and cold. Labor, work, efforts. Somebody worked really hard to do something here, and this is why they were inconsistent with something when it came to you. When it came to the way they treated you, perhaps. They could have been trying to compare apples to oranges. Ooh, we have Divine Feminine in reverse. I don't think there's any cards in this deck that are in reverse. So this particular energy could be a Divine Feminine that worked really hard, that's inconsistent, who's hot and cold. The number 238 could be significant. Wow, the cards are just coming out so... Hold on, you guys. I am going to... There's too many here. But I'm going to put them all back in separately here. So if they are going to come out, they will. All right. Clarify inconsistent passion. Can I just get one? Okay. Or two. We have Ice King and Destruction. Yeah, someone really wanted to cause a tower situation or some sort of tornado in your life. So they not only did something here with this individual, but there could actually be like, let me get one more. I'm picking up authorities. Or that someone was destructively trying to have you cut off from something. Clarify inconsistent passion. Now, I'm really not going on the meanings for the tarot, if this relates to the tarot, just because I don't feel like... Yeah, this person wanted this... Here we go. This Ice King to be completely cold towards you. They purposely created this destruction. All right, let's move on. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy angels, please clarify out of time, too little, too late. So this divine masculine could be awakening to a situation that transpired with this sweet talker. This could have been somebody that was demanding you be put in prison, demanding that they help them make a change for you. And now this divine masculine's realizing that it's too little, too late. The damage could be done. We have karmic ties. I don't think I can show this part of the karmic ties. So they're realizing, this divine masculine's realizing that they have karmic ties to someone. They realize they have karmic ties to this false narrative, this obsessed person trying to create a false narrative, and now could be ending up with legal matters. This could be this message that they are receiving. Getting readings, and it was in, sorry y'all, reverse. So someone wasn't listening to perhaps their divine angels, ancestors, or guides. Clarify got served, karma, obsession, twin flame. So this could either be this divine masculine's twin flame that's getting a message. Someone could like to be, this twin flame could be like outdoorsy. We have police station. Hold on, let me get one more. Okay. There could be a twin flame involved that started this false narrative collective. We get this so much, but I'm just going to go with it, okay? So this twin flame could have actually reached out to the police with a false narrative, obsessed with having you maybe investigated. Why? Because you're happily single. Without them, you're happy. And they can't understand that because they aren't happy without you. You could have actually been the one to break up with this individual. They could be receiving some type of karma now. Or someone cheated. Remember, we had that come out earlier. Self-love. So you're happily single. You have self-love. You're happy without this twin. Because if they were really your twin, they wouldn't be acting like this. They would have treated you right in order to keep you around. Clarify family demands. So this person could also have sweet talked your own family. But we have love message under family demands, change and love message. You could have really loved this person. Somebody could have actually changed a message in order to get someone imprisoned here. This could have been a message about career or relationship choices. They could have given this to your family and demanded that they help you or help them get you put in prison. Or this individual, right, could actually be going to prison themselves. This could be the change that's coming in because of the choices that they made in this relationship or even in a career, in a love relationship. They were just living in the moment. And we have Queen Bee or King Bee, secure, confident, boss bee, career focused. So someone twisted something here, perhaps. They wanted this for you, this secure, confident person who minds their own business, is busy working on their life, their happiness, their financial issues. This truth and discovery is coming in. It's going to be illuminated. Clarify sweet talker. So I'm picking up right now 1, 2, maybe 3 people for starters. We've got this obsessed person. We have this divine masculine. We have this feminine, karmic feminine. We have yourself, who's the starseed, this rich guy. So there's 5, 6, 7 people. Yeah, that could be receiving shocking news. Because they're out of time. It's too little, too late. The key to something has become like visual. I'm just looking at this card. It's like all the chakra colors are on here. So someone could have been like using chakras. Like they could have a key to like how to block someone's chakras. This could have been part of this obsession, or I don't know, we're going to get more information, but shocking news. So the sweet talker could be getting shocking news. This rich guy could be getting shocking news. A doctor could be getting shocking news. You, the starseed, could be getting shocking news. Clarify, sweet talker. I'm only going to take the one that's face up. There's been a lot of cards coming out here. So we have secluded. Okay. Part of this shocking news could be that someone was trying to seclude you from others. They could have been addicted to doing this. Like, you could live your life and just be minding your own business, which is good, right? And this person could be like trailing behind you, like a few feet, you know, like a few days, even a day behind you, like somehow watching you. And they're literally like working to undermine all the positive in your life by insinuating something negative. They could be like, you could go on a date with someone. The next day, the person calls you and is like, I can't talk to you anymore. And they're cold and they hang up on you. And you're like, what? Or your family members are starting to act really strange. Your partner is acting strange. It's this obsessed person with this false narrative. But, oh, well, did you hear that? Confirmation. That was my phone all the way across the room. All right, can I get one more for Sweet Talker? Bad news. We have shocking news and bad news out here. Y'all. This is bad news for this person. Yeah, we have round and round, triggers, cycles. Someone's being triggered by a lesson that they're being forced to learn now. This is the shocking bad news that's coming in. This is a cycle that they've done over and over and over again to you, collective. If this is your reading, okay? But you're going to probably know who this person is just by that description. Can I get one more for a Sweet Talker? We have bumping heads. So this person could have went through cycles where they were coming at you trying to bump heads with you. They were coming at you trying to cause issues for you over and over and over again. This could be because of jealousy and envy. This is why they were blocking you. They were jealous and envious of you. They could be jealous and envious that you don't have unhealthy relationships because you have done the work. They could be jealous that you have a good job that you love. Why? Because you've done the shadow work. They could be jealous of anything. Career, finances, whatever the case is, they could just dislike you. And they don't even know why they dislike you. But I'm getting that it's quite clear to you. This particular person could have been operating under the guise of loving you, caring about you. This may have worked for a very, very long time. And we have sweet talker and want something. So they're jealous of something that you have and they want that for themselves. I'm getting like, I hate to bring this up in a lot of readings, you guys, but I'm getting like covert narc tendencies here where somebody just wants everything anyone else has. They think that's should be for them. That's what they deserve or whatever, but they're not willing to put the work in to do it or get it themselves the right way. And because of this, they go around creating issues for other people, but I'm getting this is one particular person that's wanting to do this to one particular person within a family. Clarifying nervous breakdown. We have married. I'm just looking. Give me a second. Let me get one more. What? It says married and left you hanging. 1 second. Blocked. Someone could have left you on red. Somebody could have blocked you. They could have blocked your calls, your texts. They could have been using calls or text or phone calls or something to create an issue with a marriage. Something about no closure. Somebody could have had a nervous breakdown when you may have given this person no closure or something, or they won't give you any closure. They won't maybe tell you what's gone on, what they've said, what they've done. One more for nervous breakdown, please. Rejected, yep. You could have rejected this person. You could have ghosted this person. Someone could have like a Rottweiler pit bull mix. They don't have to. Or they could have a dog with those types of, with either one of those breeds in it. Y'all, I don't know, like, if anyone has drank this yerba mate Blueforia. It used to taste so good. Recently, it tastes like the recipe changed. I don't like it as much, especially for the cost. It's like $3 a can. Oh well. True colors. So somebody could have been saying like they were presenting others with your true colors. This could have been part of this person having a nervous breakdown after perhaps you rejected them. So they were going to try to block any relationships for you in the future. Clarify inconsistent passion, hot and cold. Goodbye. Yeah. You could have said goodbye to this person because they were inconsistent. They could have been breadcrumbing you in this relationship. They could have seemed like they were causing destruction. They wanted someone to walk away from you like you walked away from them. They worked hard to make you look like a karmic feminine. Yeah, this was to backstab you. They were in pain. They wanted to create deception and play mind games with others. They could have love bombed someone in order to, which is part of like narcissistic behavior. They could have, I mean, love bombing can happen with or without being a narcissist. So let me make that clear. But this particular person could have like loved bombed people, like basically made them like, you know, sucked up to them, complimented them, said, oh, I really admire the person that you are. Oh, I admire how clean your house is. I admire how clean your home is. On the outside, I admire so many things about you, just like totally trying to suck up to someone in order to get someone to believe the nasty things that they were saying. Yeah, they were causing some type of secret here, telling someone, here's a secret. Shh. Don't tell. I'm going to let you in on a secret. This was a backstabbing, deceptive thing that they did. This could be an ex, you guys, obviously. Can I get one more, please? I hate that all these, okay, I don't hate it, but there's always new information that comes out, but this has been kind of a storyline that's been going on. Jezebel. So someone could have been saying, shh, collective is a Jezebel. I can't show that. I guess she's wearing clothes, but I have a secret for you. Did you know collective is a Jezebel? You didn't know? Oh yeah. This was strictly to cause some destruction with your love life. You didn't know? Collective is karmic. Yes, karmic. They're all over the place. They're up and down with their emotions. They're so inconsistent. I think we should help this karmic feminine. So let's try to get her put in jail, or him put in jail. Well, it just goes to show that just because someone believes their own lies doesn't make them real, right? You could be fed up with something here. You could be fed up with this manipulation into your love life with a love spell. And the fact that someone's trying to say that you're bad, you have debt, you're unemployed, something to that effect. This could have been why you left this person. Where are we on time? Okay, let me just get, actually, yeah. Hold on, y'all. I'm thinking if I should just move, yeah, to tarot. So this person could have a bad reputation and want you back now. But they're out of time. They could be hooked on being obsessed. They could be hooked on you. They could, you know, there was a study done where like a high percentage of people, when they were broke up with, they actually wanted the person even more when they were broke up with. Even if they knew that this person wasn't their forever person, they became more attracted to them once they were broke up with. Go figure. So the other thing with hooked, we've got legal matters. So there could be legal matters that have been brought up to this person in their head. Now someone's overthinking about this. They could be in their head, hooked on thinking about you. Now they could be stressed and overanalyzing everything they did because they know they're out of time. This could be the same shit, different day. They could have been given like a time frame by the police or something, or the courts actually. They could have been given a time frame with the courts, and now they're out of time. They could be in their head stressed about this now because they're afraid they're going to go to prison for what they did. Wow, you guys, this is the second card to come out in the same column of cards here that we're clarifying that says getting readings and divination abuser in reverse. So either this particular energy, I'm getting this person was saying this about you, that you were doing something even dark, or and you weren't. This was either nothing at all or everything is of the light. But these cards look exactly the same. Look at this. And this is the other thing, is somebody could have been saying you were doing something when it comes to in order to bring you legal matters, or saying you were karmically using divination to do something. Clarify got served, please. Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting information. Somebody was looking you up, trying to get information on you to obsessively create some sort of false narrative behind the scenes. This was a twin flame, you guys. They did this because you have self-love, and you could have broke up with them because they were obsessed. They could have been cheating. They could have been spreading rumors about you. Now this twin flame could be dealing with the police, or could have even gone to the police station to have you like investigated. That's what I'm getting from this. They went to the police with a false narrative. We've got message. They could have went to the police with a message. This was false. This could have been a message, a text message, a message of love that they changed or something. Because this change and love message, or they could have been wanting to get you thrown in prison because of something that they did. Or, let me take that back. That's not what I meant to say. Even though I said it, it's out, so maybe that is the situation. But I meant to say that they could have tried to get you in prison with this false narrative. They could be getting a message that this is not happening. Yeah, the truth is coming out about this person, collective. The truth about a queen bee, king bee energy here, and living in the moment. Someone could have said you didn't think before you did things or something, or they could have said you were just living in the moment. You had issues when it came to career or relationships. Somebody was just fishing for something here, trying to create problems. They could have been fishing through messages, trying to create some sort of change or come up with something to send you to prison. Wow. All right, clarify family demands. Dirty offer, clout hungry, and fake smiles. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. So somebody came to a family, your family perhaps, with fake smiles and willing to say and do anything, make shit up, This was a dirty offer, perhaps to your own family. This whole situation could get them thrown in jail now. What they wanted for you is fatefully coming back to them. This fake smile, this says anything, does anything person is dirty. Their actions are dirty. They could be saying like, oh, I can't go to prison. Like, it was just because I loved this person. I was just living in the moment when I went and did all this, stirred up all this drama. I was just living in the moment when I contacted the police and tried to get collective investigated. I was just living in the moment when I contacted their family to try to get them cut out of an inheritance. With jackpot and drama starter. This person was trying to create drama to get you cut out of something. You could have dated this person and they could have known like your family well, known like if you come from an affluent family, or even if there is like inheritance or trusts or something like that. You may have told this person. Clarify sweet talker. Yeah, they could have said like, you were addicted to sex. We have bondage and romantic love affair out here. You could be shocked to find this out. Someone could have said you needed a doctor because you were addicted to sex and illicit substances. You, the starseed, who's trying to manifest a good life for themselves. This person could have gone round and round trying to create these problems, being a sweet talker. Yeah, fake flexing. So this was fake. They could have even said this about you. Now they could be kissing ass, or they could have been kissing ass to someone, sweet talking them. This person could have done what they did because of jealousy and envy. They could have kissed ass to a doctor to do something. Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers' choices. So this person could have been kissing ass to somebody. You were a rich guy that you... Now again, when I refer to rich guy, it's on the card. So this person could have a lot of money, or they're just abundant in rich in everything they do in their life, right? They live a good life. They're happy. They're healthy, right? This person could have said you had third parties, that you were just kissing ass because of money. So you would be bumping heads with this individual. This was all because they were jealous, either of someone's finances or of, like, I'm getting that this person was really obsessed collective, and they probably would have been okay with you moving on, but not moving on with someone successful or more successful than them, I should say, right? So that could be the issue. Like, this person could be like jealous and be like, I don't care if they move on, but I want them to move on with somebody that's a loser, essentially. Clarify nervous breakdown. Boss daddy and giving money. Yeah, someone could have said this was your true colors, that all they were going to do is have to give you money. So that, or someone could have said you wanted to marry this boss daddy for money. That was it. They could have wanted you to have a nervous breakdown. They could have said that you were a thief, that you were just going to marry them to take their money. They could have been praying that this would work. That this conflict they created would actually work. Clarify inconsistent passion. Haunted. They could have said one of the secrets that they have about you is that you're haunted, that you have flashbacks of something traumatic happening in your life. Always partying. Yeah, so wow, this person is really, this is really coming clear here. So let me get one more and see what else they said. Yeah, they said, let me give you the inside scoop about collective. Shh. Let me let you in on the inside scoop, some secrets. Let me let you in on some business of the collectives. They're always partying. They have destructive behavior. They are working, oh my gosh, as a Jezebel. And they have so much trauma. They have flashbacks of this. Oh my God. This was all a ploy to get someone to say goodbye. This was all mind games, deceptive. I'm just picking this up. I was just going to say like you are a Jezebel, but apparently they're trying to say you accept perhaps money or gifts to be promiscuous. I'm putting it nicely, you guys, because again, we are on YouTube, so yeah, marrying for money, again, on the bottom of the deck. They could have been saying like collective ain't shit. This was because they disliked your shine and they wanted you to be ignored. This person was obsessed. They were maybe more obsessed because you ran from them. This person could have fed off you. You could have felt like this person was literally sucking your energy dry. They could have offered someone money to cyberbully you. All right, were we on time? All right. I think it's pretty clear what we have here. What we have here is failure to communicate. That's the first line of a song. I think it's by Guns N' Roses. I know it is. Hold on. Let me look it up because I want to know. I just heard what we have here is failure to communicate. That's what I just heard. I mean, when I say heard, you guys, please understand. I don't mean like I'm hearing voices. I mean in my mind's eye. This is what I've just heard in my head. Okay, let's find out what this means. All right. Let's ask my best friend, ChatGPT. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I was right. The song was called Civil WAR. I can't say it. I didn't know that was the song. Okay, so anyway, let me get the lyrics. Okay, so somebody could have created a civil war within your relationships, with family, partners. Okay, let's see what the lyrics say. What we've got here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach. So you get what we had here last week. So the same sort of situation, which is the way he wants it. Well, he gets it. Okay, this is a good song, you guys. I would suggest listening to it. I don't like it any more than you men looking at your young men fighting, looking at your women crying, I'm getting chills all over my body. I mean, all over. Looking at your young men passing. Sorry, you guys, I have to kind of change the word literally, like if there's a problem with the word being appropriate, I have to change it. The way they've always done before. Look at the hate we're breeding. Look at the fear we're feeding. Look at the lives we're leading. The way we've always done before. My hands are tied. The billions shift from side to side, and the conflicts go on with brainwashed pride. For the love of God and our human rights, and all these things are swept aside by bloody hands time can't deny, and are washed away by our genocide. And history hides the lies of our civil fighting. Let me put it at that. I don't want to keep saying the word over and over again. Do you wear a black armband when they shot the man? Ooh, I don't think I should say that either. Who said peace could last forever? Sorry, y'all. And in my first memories, they shot Kennedy. I went numb when I learned to see, so I never fell for Vietnam. We got the wall in D.C. to remind us all that you can't trust freedom when it's not in your hands, when everybody's fighting for their promised land. And I don't need your civil WAR. It feeds the rich while it buries the poor. You're power-hungry, selling soldiers in a human grocery store. Ain't that fresh? I don't need your civil WAR. Now this is interesting because so many songs these days have less words. This is just like the first verse. There's more. Look at the shoes you're filling. Look at the blood we're spilling. Look at the world we're killing, the way we've always done before. Look at the doubt we've wallowed. Look at the leaders we've followed. Look at the lies we've swallowed. And I don't want to hear no more. My hands are tied, for all I've seen has changed my mind. But still, the WARS go on as the years go by, with no love of God or human rights, and all these dreams are swept aside. The bloody hands of the hypnotized who carry the cross of HOMICIDE. And history bears the scars of our civil WARS. We've practiced selective, I don't think I can say this word, annihilation of mayors and government officials. For example, to create a vacuum. Then we fill that vacuum. As popular WAR advances, peace is closer. I don't need your civil WAR. It feeds the rich while it buries the poor. And then there's a repetitive verse there. What's so civil about WAR anyway? So you guys, what I'm really getting from this is this particular person, you could have broke up with them because there was a failure to communicate. You could have felt like depending on what your preference is, some men you just can't reach. This could, switch and flip the roles. If you are masculine, you could be dealing with a feminine. So just flip and switch depending on, okay, some men you just can't reach. So you get what we had here last week. This is a round and round cycle that kept going on and on. It could have happened every week. And you could be saying, this is the way they wanted it. Well, if you want it, you can have it, is basically what the verse says. I don't like it any more than you do. This could be what they've always done. They could have always been the type to breed hate, They could have always tried to breed fear. They could have led people to believe something that wasn't. And then been like, well, my hands are tied. I can't do anything about it. Or you could have realized, my hands are tied. I can't do this anymore. You could have felt like somebody was brainwashing someone. You could have felt like, you could have even said like, for the love of God, what is someone doing here? I have human rights. And all these things were swept aside. You could say, this person has blood on their hands that time can't deny. They could have been trying to take you out. The history could have hid the lies of whatever's gone on here. You could have thought that peace would last forever, and this person could be saying, who said peace could last forever? You could have actually felt like you went numb when you learned about a situation. Someone could have tried to put up walls around you. They could have wanted to put walls around you of imprisonment. They could have, this says that, okay, we got the wall in DC to remind us all that you can't trust freedom when it's not in your hands. So somebody could have been trying to literally do whatever they could here to get you locked up, to build a wall between you and your family, your friends, everything else. So they tried to actually seclude you, isolate you. Oh shoot, it's gonna play. Hold on a second. I don't want it to play. 1 second, y'all. I want to go back to these lyrics really quickly because I am not done. Okay. So yeah, so this person could have tried to put you in jail, put up walls behind around you, to seclude you, to isolate you, brainwash people. You could have been left fighting for your own family. You could have been left fighting for something you were promised, collective. This could have had something to do with someone being rich and someone being poor. It says it feeds the rich while it buries the poor. So somebody could have been doing something when it comes to trying to cut you off, build up a wall around you so that way you would be poor. They could have done this over and over again. So somebody could be also saying, look at this person we followed. We thought they were a leader. And the lies that we've swallowed. Somebody could be fighting with someone and telling them, I don't want to hear this no more. For all I've seen has changed my mind. So you could have time on your hands where you actually proved yourself over time, and this has changed someone's mind. But still, this WAR goes on. Years have gone by. You could have felt like years have gone by, and even with the love of God, you feel like you have no human rights. All your dreams feel like maybe they were swept aside by someone's bloody hands of hypnotizing others. And now history bears the scars of these civil WARS. You could have felt like this was selective annihilation. You could be continuing to say peace is close, closer than it is far. I'm almost done, y'all. I think that sums it up. I can't believe it. I love it when I get channeled messages like that and they actually apply. I will give you guys some numbers though, and you can decipher, okay? I am going to do that because there's a lot of numbers out here. So someone could be 47 or even born in 47 or 89, 83. Someone could be born, I know I said this, but let me just say one more time. January or July, September, 1978, 99. Someone could be 53 or born in 53 or 95. Someone could be 31 or 34, born on the 13th of the month or 1986, 94. Something could have happened in 2024 or someone's 24. You could have met this person when you were 24, or any of these other seasons could have come into play. Someone could be 55 or born in 55, 84, 46 could be significant, 38, 63, 2, 42. So, y'all, I hope this brings some peace or confirmation to something that you're already aware has transpired. Please remember to only take what resonates for your situation. Please, take this with a grain of salt. Don't make any major decisions based on tarot. It's not advised, okay? And if you guys feel like it, let me know in the comments if this resonates for you, if you've been through something like this. Just remember, it's too little too late for this particular person. They're getting karma in the form of perhaps imprisonment. They could be having a nervous breakdown about something here. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. If you like the way I read, please do like the reading. If you'd like to subscribe, I would love to have you, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.